Hi, what is this? April 27, 28, Happy Dog Farm. I have got the same problem I think a lot of other people have, is that I've got blossoms popping up like overnight, and then the next day we're expecting a rainstorm. And it's not enough to do a complete cover spray of strep or whatever. It's just enough to say, hey, I gotta hit those blossoms. Hey, I gotta hit those blossoms. So my offering to you is I got one of these. I got a large animal sprayer. I think I got this through U.S. Plastics, but if you have a Tractor Supply, they have them. Okay. It's a little bit more than a quart, a little less than a half gallon. It's a small sprayer, but it can handle copper, it can handle all sorts of things and not screw up. This one even came with a little special thing if you got, tenders underneath you want to spray. But that might also come in handy because those bend and you could spray down onto blossoms with them too. I carry some distilled water with me. I carry just an innocent amount of whatever I'm thinking of using, strep in this case, and a tiny little lab spoon thing that everything's been measured beforehand. But the real point of it is I can make up a small tactical weapon to hit one or two trees and not have a whole lot left over, not worry about keeping my spray count for how often I've used the agent. I just have enough to mitigate the risk of the next storm. We're supposed to get a beautiful day here, folks. You have no idea. Oh, look at those pretty blossoms up there. They're just gorgeous. Anyway, this is Larry. This is Curly, one of my trap trees. The big deal here is you can carry just enough with you to take care of what you're worried about and not have to carry a lot of regalia with you. You don't have to carry a backpack sprayer, you mix up way too much and worry about how am I going to get this last crap out of it. Nah, it drops in the bottom, it's done. So this is my offering. This works really well. The other thing was really quick and dirty. I spread, blustery day. Oh yeah, I have my alcohol in here for cleaning tools. Yeah, I was spreading 10-10-10 the other day. 10-10-10. 7 fluid ounces of 10-10-10 weighs 1/2 pound. Please don't ask me to convert that into metric. But if you do the spreading of 1/2 pound per tree at the end of April and the end of May from the New Hampshire thing, you're like, how am I supposed to measure that per tree? Well, one of these little Sunkist pop cans that is 7.5 fluid ounces, you just cut the top into the top so you leave the finished edge, and you scoop it and you shake it. It works really, really well, and it gives you an accurate, I won't say precise, but it gives you an accurate measure for each dose to each tree. It works really nicely. I really prefer dry weight volumes like this. The tablespoon people, for dosage and stuff, it drives me nuts. So I offer to you this works. Now, if you want to use a little less, don't forget your tomato paste cans. They're 6 fluid ounces. So these little guys come in really handy when you're trying to do dry weight measures and, consistency. Measure it on a scale, put it into a measuring cup, see what the volume is, then go looking around. It might be a Campbell's soup can, it might be a Progresso soup can. Eat the food, use the can. And it goes really fast. The other thing is, just carry a bucket of it with you, and you can just walk along shaking. You can cover a lot of territory. My granddaughter and I did 200 pounds, 400 trees, and it took us about an hour and a half rolling along. And the worst part was that the travel lanes were really wet and my feet got soaked. Hate that. So I offer that to you. So soup cans make great dry weight measures. Animal sprayers with attachments for the bits are really good for those little tactical attacks you want to do on a potential infection site, blossoms and the like. Get to know what you're working with. Like here, I have 2 ounces to 25 gallons, 100 parts per million. All I know is that little tiny shaker into here, fill it half full, shake it up, fill it the rest of the way. Hey, we're good to go. So I hope that's been useful to you. Sorry the camera's so shaky. It's bright. I can't see what I'm doing. Good day.